Did you know that the Persian Empire at its peak accounted for nearly half of the world's total population? Imagine a realm so vast it stretched from the edges of Eastern Europe to the borders of India. This was the mighty Persian Empire, a beacon of civilization that rose out of the arid plains of what is now Iran. Its story begins with a man of vision, a man of audacity, known to the world as Cyrus the Great. Born a humble prince in a small vassal kingdom, Cyrus was a leader who dared to dream bigger. He was not content with the status quo, he wanted more, not for personal gain, but for the prosperity of his people. And so, with a small but determined force, he embarked on a mission to unite the disparate tribes of Persia under one banner. Cyrus the Great's rule marked the start of the Achaemenid Empire, the first Persian empire in history. His charismatic leadership combined with his innovative military strategies catapulted Persia from an unassuming collection of tribes to a formidable empire in a remarkably short span of time. His ambition didn't stop at the borders of Persia, he looked beyond to the rich civilizations of the Near East. One by one the mighty kingdoms of Media, Lydia and Babylonia fell before his armies, their wealth and resources absorbed into the growing Persian Empire. But Cyrus was not a conqueror who ruled by fear. He was a leader who understood the value of respect and tolerance. He allowed the conquered peoples to keep their customs, their religions, their ways of life. In return, they pledged their loyalty to him, their great king. The Persian Empire, under Cyrus's rule, was a realm of diversity and prosperity. It was a land where different cultures coexisted, where knowledge and innovation were encouraged. It was an empire like no other, an empire that would serve as a model for future civilizations. The Persian Empire's rapid expansion laid the foundations for a rich and complex civilization that would leave a lasting impact on the world. The Persian Empire was much more than just a powerful military force. It was a vibrant and diverse civilization with a rich cultural heritage. Delving into the cultural aspects of the Persian Empire, we discover a society marked by a remarkable degree of religious tolerance. This tolerance was not just a social nicety, but a cornerstone of their governance, contributing to the empire's stability and prosperity. Persian rulers, notably Cyrus the Great, allowed conquered peoples to keep their religions, customs and even their local leadership, fostering a sense of respect and cooperation among the empire's diverse populace. This cultural diversity was reflected in the empire's art, architecture and literature, which were often a fusion of many different styles and traditions. Persian rugs, for instance, were not only a symbol of artistic prowess, but also a testament to the empire's rich tapestry of cultural influences. But the Persian Empire wasn't just about culture and diversity, it also had a knack for practical innovation. One of their most notable achievements was the development of an efficient postal system. This system, often considered the world's first, spanned the vast Persian Empire, ensuring communication was swift and reliable. Additionally, the Persians built what's famously known as the Royal Road. This extensive network of roads, stretching over 1,700 miles from the Aegean coast to the Iranian plateau, was a marvel of engineering. It facilitated trade, military movement, and communication, further strengthening the empire's economic and political power. These cultural achievements, coupled with their innovative infrastructure, underscore the sophistication and ingenuity of the Persian Empire. They were a civilization that appreciated and promoted diversity, believed in practical innovation, and had a keen understanding of the power of efficient communication. So, when we look back at the Persian Empire, we see more than just a military powerhouse. We see a society that was forward-thinking, tolerant, and remarkably advanced for its time. These cultural achievements are testaments to the sophistication and ingenuity of the Persian Empire. The Persian Empire was renowned for its military prowess, and it employed a variety of unique tactics and strategies. Let's delve into the cunning art of warfare that set the Persians apart in the ancient world. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Persian military was their use of psychological warfare. The Persians were masters of the mind game, often using fear as a weapon to demoralize their enemies before the first sword was even drawn. They'd display their vast armies in full view of the enemy, a sight that would often break their adversary's spirit. This was not just a show of strength but a calculated move to win battles even before they commenced. But it wasn't all mind games. The Persians understood the importance of logistics in warfare. They built an extensive network of roads, which not only facilitated trade but also allowed for rapid troop movements across their expansive empire. These roads, known as the royal roads, were a testament to the Persians' strategic planning. They ensured a steady supply of food, water, and reinforcements, keeping their armies well provisioned and ready for battle. And then there was the role of cavalry. The Persian cavalry was the backbone of their military might. Adept at both melee and ranged combat, these mounted warriors were a force to be reckoned with. They were highly mobile, allowing for swift and unexpected attacks on the enemy. The Persians also made innovative use of camel and chariot units, further diversifying their military strategy. The Persian Empire didn't just rely on brute force. They understood that warfare was a game of wits, as much as it was about physical strength. Their tactics were a blend of psychological warfare, logistical prowess, and cavalry expertise. This unique approach to warfare enabled them to conquer vast territories and establish one of the greatest empires of the ancient world. The Persian Empire's military tactics were as innovative as they were effective, contributing to their vast territorial gains. The Persian Empire was not only a military and cultural powerhouse, but also a model of efficient governance. This administrative efficiency was a key factor in the empire's ability to control a vast domain that stretched from the Indus Valley to Egypt and Greece. The empire's political structure was a pyramid with the king of kings at the top. He was the ultimate authority, the lawgiver, and the commander of the military. However, he did not rule alone. He was aided by a council of advisors who provided counsel on matters of state. The empire was divided into provinces known as satrapies. Each satrapy was governed by a satrap, an official appointed by the king. The satrap was responsible for maintaining order, collecting taxes, and overseeing the local administration. This brings us to the empire's tax system. It was not a one-size-fits-all system. Instead, it was tailored to each satrapy, taking into consideration its resources and productivity. This system ensured a steady flow of revenue to the royal treasury, while preventing undue hardship on the people. And here's something remarkable about the Persian Empire. It was known for its policy of tolerance towards conquered peoples. Unlike many other empires, the Persians did not seek to impose their culture or religion on those they conquered. Instead, they respected local customs and religions. This policy of tolerance helped to foster loyalty among the conquered peoples, contributing to the empire's stability. The role of satraps was crucial to this policy. They were often locals who were familiar with the culture and customs of their satrapy. This allowed them to govern effectively and maintain good relations with the people. The Persian Empire's political structure was not just about control. It was about creating a system that was efficient, adaptable, and fair. It was about balancing the needs of the empire with the needs of the people. And it was about fostering a sense of belonging among diverse peoples. The Persian Empire's political system was a model of efficient governance that contributed to its longevity and stability. Like all great empires, the Persian Empire too had to face its downfall. A grand narrative of rise and fall, the Persian Empire's fall was not a sudden event but a gradual process, accelerated by a combination of internal issues and external pressures. Let's start with the internal issues. As the empire expanded, so did the challenges of managing its vast territories. The empire was plagued by administrative issues, corruption, and a lack of efficient communication between its far-flung regions. The once efficient system of satraps or regional governors began to falter as some sought more power, leading to infighting and rebellion. This internal disarray weakened the empire, making it vulnerable to external threats, and one of these threats was the growing power of Greece. The Persians and the Greeks had a long history of conflict, with the Persian Empire's attempts to conquer Greece being met with fierce resistance. This conflict culminated in the famous battles of Marathon, Thermopylae, and Salamis, where the Greeks managed to hold off the Persian forces, marking a turning point in the power dynamics of the region. But it was the rise of one man that would ultimately lead to the Persian Empire's downfall: Alexander the Great. A brilliant strategist and an ambitious leader, Alexander was determined to bring down the Persian Empire. His military campaigns against the Persians were remarkably successful, leading to the defeat of the Persian king Darius III. Alexander's conquest marked the end of the Persian Empire, with its territories being absorbed into Alexander's growing Macedonian Empire. The fall of the Persian Empire serves as a reminder of the transient nature of power and glory. It teaches us that even the mightiest of empires can fall, that power is fleeting, and that history, in its relentless march forward, spares no one. It's a lesson that echoes through the ages, a sobering reminder of the impermanence of human triumphs. But it's also a testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity, to our capacity to rise, to fall, and to rise again, in the grand tapestry of history.